afternoon. Joining us here in our Western Mass News studio is our tech wizard, Stan Prager from GoGeeks. And check him out. He's a super geek today. He dressed in costume. He's better off than we are. You're looking great today.
Thank you very much, Brittany. Thank you. I am Super Geek from the planet GoGeeks. I'm here to make the universe safe for computing. And
you're such a good guy. You're
really
saving the world.
We have to try. Plus, it's fun to dress up.
Yeah.
I mean, Halloween's a great holiday for adults, not just for kids.
And it's your favorite, you were saying.
It is my favorite holiday. Absolutely. I love Halloween. You don't have to buy anybody anything. You get to eat all the candy you want, and you can dress up like an 8-year-old. It's
Life is good.
Yeah, you slip into that geek persona just like that,
I
Stan.
know.
It's just amazing.
Right
Put a cape on.
So all kidding aside, so one of the things I want to talk about, trick or treat, how to choose and know that you have a legitimate vendor for your computer. You know, how do you know that? Well, how do you know it's not really somebody who's just dressed up as a computer person?
Whether you buy it from a big box or whether you go to one that's off the street, mom and pop operation.
Absolutely.
You got to know what you're getting in for.
Absolutely. And one of the things I recommend to people is when you're shopping for a bed and breakfast that you're going to stay at, or a restaurant that you've never been to before, what do you do today? You typically go online, you look at reviews, right? And what are you looking for? You're looking for consistency, and you're looking for perhaps a preponderance of negative reviews. That's going to be a red flag. You don't want to, or a red cape. You don't want to. You don't want to go to somebody like that. Obviously, you have to take some reviews with a grain of salt, just like with a bed and breakfast or a hotel. You know, the person who says the bathroom's really dirty, you're going to want to be concerned about that. The person who says, well, it's a little too noisy at 10 o'clock at night, you might not care about. Same thing in this business. You're looking for legit, are these people doing what they say they're going to do? Are a lot of people happy? We have a fan mail page at GoGeeks.com where we actually put the letters that people write to us on there. Obviously, that's not a guarantee, but somebody who has a lot of fan mail saying that they're happy generally is going to tell you it's.
Has this ever happened before where there was a circumstance where people have visited a vendor or used a vendor that wasn't legitimate?
Absolutely. Happens all the time.
Really?
Actually. Yeah, there's a couple in the area. I mean, there's a lot of legitimate, but it's like the automotive industry or something else. There are people out there who, are incompetent or criminal in many ways. We had one person who was victimized by somebody who took their computer and never returned it to their home. That's kind of an unusual thing.
Wow.
Stan, I find that when I go to the big box stores and I shop and I try to get information is lacking a lot of times. A place like your place, GoGeeks, I mean, you know what you're talking about. Sometimes I get some kid that wants to know what they know, but they really can't explain something. Is that a big problem as well when people shop for a computer, talking to someone that doesn't know what they're talking about?
Well, I think in the big box world, and in a lot of computer vendors, quite honestly, there's that tendency towards having the really geeky guy with the tape glasses, who is unable to talk to an average person, and so they come off as kind of arrogant and condescending. They don't mean to, but that they live so deeply integrated into the geek world that they don't know how to deal with average people. So we really stress with our own employees customer service skills to be able to communicate.
Yeah, you got the knowledge for sure. Super geek from the planet GoGeeks, Stan Prager, rocking the tape on the glass, looking great.
Trick-or-treating to your house tomorrow night.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Stan. Always a pleasure. After the break, Halloween tomorrow night, we'll visit a haunted house. It's raising money.